What's going on, world? This is your girl, Coach Kiwi. So first of all, let's start with some transparency. All right, I know that you'll probably see this on Tuesday, but y'all in my my kitchen, and I'm taping this part on Sunday. So I can't say y'all know what we do and how we do it. But I will say that I wanted to make sure that in this I'm still transparent in this journey. So I got my my lounge clothes on, just washed my hair. Look, y'all get the rawness of me, but I think it's very important to do so. And you're welcome into my kitchen, y'all. So that's a huge thing, because me in the kitchen is we learning each other. I got some friends. So it is Meal Prep Sunday, and that's just gonna bring me to a whole bunch of stuff we're gonna talk about today. So let me grab my coffee, because I gotta. When it comes to meal prep, I gotta get myself, like, meal prep, you gotta prep for Meal Prep Sunday. Like, for me, I'll just say for me. For me, I gotta prep for Meal Prep Sunday. I gotta get myself ready, vibes, all of that. So we gonna start with the coffee. I said it's might as well, since I'm already here, I'm gonna go ahead and record. Y'all get to see a little bit of prep. I already cleaned the kitchen, so I'm ready. I want to introduce you to some of my friends that help me out and make Meal Prep Sunday so much more easier for me. And then I want to kind of make sure that I talk about things that are necessary in this journey. So cheers to another journey to the stage. All right, y'all. So let me introduce y'all to a few friends before they disappear and they go off and do what they need to do. Right over here is Big Mama. Big Mama, she moved in last week. Big Mama she know how to take care of business. She take care of all my heavy duty lifting. So, instead of me trying to do all of this chicken over the stove, steak over the stove, all of that, I give all the meats. I give all the meats to Big Mama over here. Big Mama take care of it. She go about her business. So we gonna put Big Mama over here, because Big Mama, she gonna take care of all the meats, y'all. All the meats. Yeah, this is me auntie, Aunt B. This is Aunt B right here. Aunt B takes care of all of the rice. That's all she responsible for. She responsible for all this rice I gotta eat. It's a lot of rice, y'all. It's a lot of rice. This is the other. This is my other friend right here. This is my other friend. My only pan. When I tell you it's my only pan, it's my only pan, y'all. It's literally my only pan. Yeah. And I love it. I ain't put a stick of oil or butter in that bad boy. And look how clean that is. Look at that. And I use it every morning when I cook my eggs. I use it every Sunday over and over again. I've actually burnt the first week. I've overcooked, not burnt. I've overcooked some things in the only pan. In the only pan, woo, yeah. So this the mama right here. This the mama. Because it's like, if nothing else, I know I can cook in this. If I need to cook rice, I could do it. So this mama right here. Mama always there, always on time. And she the only one that's going to be there to the day we die. All right? So that's the only pan. Y'all feel free. Come holler at me. Because for all the non-cookers, look, if you are not, look, listen, let me tell y'all, I'm going to say this. Look, if you are not one to like to cook, and you don't want to do all of that, or you want to stay healthy, you want to put all the oils and all that stuff, this right here, that's all you need. An only pan. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I'll say this, like, I can cook. Don't get me wrong. Like, throw me in here, I'm gonna make some stuff happen. But this ain't my happy place, y'all. I love the eating part, but this ain't my happy place. I know for some people, they get in here and they throw down. That ain't me. And to be honest with you, I'm one of those people when it comes to food too. Like, I guess it's probably a great thing that though I love flavor, don't get me wrong, I love food. I am a foodie, y'all. But then when it comes to this time, like, I'm okay with eating the same thing over and over again. I'm okay with no salt. I'm okay with no flavor, because the understanding of this is just about fueling my body. Like, it really doesn't matter to me. Like, I'm just trying to get it done. And that brings me to my first point, that I'll say this. There's a lot of things about this 8-year journey. Like I said, it's been, if you're catching this video, I am stepping on stage after 8 years of not being on stage, of not prepping, of not doing. So the game has changed. I have changed. I want to make this known. I am 44 years old, y'all. I was not in my 40s when I did this. So my body's different from the inside out, big time, how I respond to things. So this is actually new territory for me. So it's really, I have stepped into this with the only expectation I have is to give everything that I have of myself and to get whatever is coming to me, period. I just don't want to wonder again. So I told y'all that already. So with this journey, I'm just saying, I'm going to do everything. But the first thing I did is I said, if I'm going to do this, I got to have the best coach. Because in order for me to go where I'm going, I need somebody that knows how to get me there, that has taken other people there. And if nothing else, let me just say this. If you don't get anything out of this, if you're trying to go somewhere, you're trying to accomplish a goal, especially a big one, something that's going to take a lot of sacrifice, a lot of investment in your time and your money, you got to make sure you got the best coach. I don't understand why not. I have been in this situation when I first started. I had 2 coaches I started with, and no disrespect to anybody, but to be honest, because this sport is truly a scientific thing of manipulating your body, I could have really damaged myself, by having a coach that didn't know what they were talking about. They were just using me as a guinea pig. And I'm like, and I'm just talking about when it comes to manipulation of, food. We're not just talking about training. Like, that's different. And even that, I feel like that's still, you need an expert. But if you're thinking about, going into bodybuilding and competition, like, don't get somebody that just lost some weight, y'all. Like, you need to find a coach that has the expertise, that one has stepped on stage before. Because stepping on stage is you gotta be you are a different person. Everybody not gonna step on stage, y'all. That's real talk. Like, the journey ain't no joke, and y'all gonna see it. Like, I'm smiling and laughing now, but I remember the days that I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to last. And anybody that's been through this process, they've had those days. I've watched the best of them cry, and because it's a mental battle. It's not really necessary. Like, we put our body through so much strain and so much, strain as far as not just the working out part, but just the sacrifice of, the carb manipulation that we go through. And then even at the end, taking out water, like the process. So I won't go all deep into that, but it's a process. Like, it's mental. Because what's crazy is, let me put something in perspective for you guys. Like, when I say mental, y'all probably understand this. Like, you've done workouts like, man, I'm tired, I really don't feel like it. And you're like, man, when you're done with it, you're like, I don't know how I got through it. And it's not that your body gave out. It wasn't like your body was going to give out. It's because you wrapped your mind around getting it done. So that's really what competition is about. Like, it's more mindset than anything, y'all. I'm telling you, like, even now in this season of this, with 3 weeks in, this is going into my 3rd week. Like, I have to remind myself, like, you gotta continue to keep wiring your mind for these stages of this season. And I'll tell you, you got to do the same thing. I don't care what you're pursuing. Like, you got to continue every week to turn on the clock. Like, and I tell you right now, I don't have no expectations of what it looks like. That's one thing I had to remind myself. And that was so dope about my first, technically my third check-in. So I do my check-in. So if you don't know about check-ins, I do my pictures, I do my poses, and I do, what my macros are, which right now, y'all, I'm at 20, to be exact, 2563. Yeah, a lot. I'm eating a lot, y'all. So, I'm getting it down. I'm making sure that I'm doing what I need to do because I know it's necessary. However, I was a little scared, man. I was definitely a little scared, y'all, because I'm losing weight. With me eating 2,500 calories, y'all, like, I'm still losing weight. So I hopped on the scale on Friday. I'm still feeling good. Like, I'm not heavy. I'm eating all this food. And I stopped on the scale and lost some more weight. And I was like, oh, he about to give me more food. And instead of me getting all, messed up about it, like, I really just thought, I was like, you did everything. You checked all the boxes. You did everything. Matter of fact, why don't you sit down and make sure that you did everything? But you ate all your food. You did what you need to do. Like, it's all good. Like, just wait and see what he says. What's crazy is he was like, okay, I see, I see you're exchanging your fat for muscle. We head in the right direction. I'm gonna feed you a little bit more, but we head in a good direction. And I was like, okay, wow. All right, thank you for that. Instead of me having an expectation like my number was supposed to be high, it took a great expert and coach to be like, I need you to look at it differently. And even for me, before I send him the check-in, what I did is I broke down everything. I was like, maybe I'm not eating enough, and maybe I'm not, what did I do wrong so I could go into the next week? And what I realized is I still wasn't eating enough calories. Like, what he broke down for me, I was missing some calories in my meal. So I made sure that, checked in with him. We rocking and rolling. I made sure everything was good today. I got all my food. I'm not gonna run out. We good to go. So, I'll say this, don't go into these journeys with an expectation, y'all, because that's when you're gonna get your feelings hurt. If you're going to take this journey and you trust the process, then how you walking into it with an expectation? Like, how do you even know what you're supposed to be seeing if you're supposed to be trusting what's gonna come out of it? The only reason why we get upset, in these cases, when we're going through these journeys, stepping on the scale and not seeing things that we expected, is because we set an expectation versus actually looking at, man, you know what? A couple things that happened, man, I'm actually receiving the food good. Like, I don't feel, I'm eating 2,500 calories, y'all. Like, I'm not bloated. I still feel good. You know what I'm saying? I'm eating all the food. Like, I'm checking the boxes. To be honest with you, I'm thinking about when he pull all my food, when I'm not eating carbs. Like, I'm enjoying eating all the rice. Now I'm taking the time to savor my food a lot more. So it's like, it's just little things. And I'm like, okay. And now it's like, all right, I'm feeling out. It's like, it's coming. It's a process. It's only week number 3. Things are coming. But if I set an expectation of what it was supposed to look like, I won't be able to see what it is. So if there's anything I could tell you, again, this is a mental thing right off the rip. Because some people right now would just chime out. I could have just totally went off the rocker. I could have did something stupid just because of my reaction to my expectation versus allowing it to be what it is, make whatever adjustments I need to make, continue on with the process, and keep it moving. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Let's kick it real quick. I had a problem with this back in the day, this whole natural thing. So we gonna get this out the way so I can answer all the assumptions and all of that type of stuff. I don't take no steroids. I have been truly blessed to maintain this physique for a long time, since 8 years. I have just stayed in the gym. I maintained. I have fluctuated in the type of my weight up and down. However, I still keep it clean. I've changed the way I eat. One of the things I will say is, because I'm older, because I've been influenced by so many different people, and even just the life out here, I have chose to be cleaner in my eating. This is the first time I'm actually gonna do clean bulking. Anyways, let me back up. Natural. Let me say that the reason why I'm eating so much food, because the goal as of now is to, accomplish the goal of gaining muscle mass through food only. Now, people say all natural. I don't believe in all natural because, to my knowledge, all natural means you eat everything that's just whole foods. You don't eat you don't take any supplements, no over the counter, nothing. That's not my case. I'm taking creatine. I got protein powder. I take vitamin D. I take BCAAs. That's it. So, I'm taking what I need. And let me say this. One thing is going off my blood work. I haven't taken multivitamins. I don't even know. The only thing I've been deficient in is vitamin D. Last year when I went plant-based, that was the first time that I realized that I personally am not a good candidate for a plant-based diet. I do not process potassium well, so I was at a dangerous high potassium level with everything I was eating when I went plant-based. So just not for me. My body did not respond. However, give me all the rice, give me all the steak, give me all that. My body just breaks it. It's interesting because my body breaks down that. Like, I literally eliminate it doesn't matter what it is. So though I don't eat pork or anything like that, I am pulling in steak, chicken, all of that. But I'm a little bougie. So I believe quality, y'all. Especially nowadays, like if I'm gonna do it, I need the highest quality I possibly could find. So everything, for the most part, I have is organic. Down to the rice. I drive out 20 plus minutes to go get my meat to make sure it's grass-fed organic. So I had to find a place because I'm in a new area. I shop at Whole Foods, Sprouts, and Kroger is my spots. Those are the spots that I know I'm gonna find some healthy ingredients. Even my coffee, y'all, organic, okay? But yeah, so talk about food, supplements. Let me say this. Again, I did this journey for so long. I follow people on Instagram. I follow people. I watch their YouTube videos of their processes. One of my favorite people is Dana Lynn Bailey. That I've watched her and her journey. I watched her now just have fun with just being able to be her. I love it. And I want to be influential in that way. However, I want to make sure that just as I'm looking for the truth, I'm looking for people to keep it real with me. That's the part. I really don't care what people have to say. I watched her for years. I've watched her all the years that I've met her in person. I've had a chance to talk to her, kick it with her. I got pictures with her. At my biggest, I realized she's about this. But I've had a pleasure to kick it with her, and I love her level of integrity to just say, this is me. This is how I got here. Now you can say what you want to say. However, I worked my tail off to be where I'm at, who I am, and look what I look like. So I'm gonna say the same thing, and I'm gonna keep it like this. Y'all can say what you want, but again, my goal is to be as straight up and honest with you. Again, my journey ain't no PEDs right now. For those that don't know what that is performance enhancing drugs. I am not opposed to it. I'll say that right now because, the reality of me being 40, I have no idea how my body's going to respond. I don't know what I'm going to need. But we just know that right now in this season, my body is responding off of food very well. And there's no need for it. It's just like any other supplement. I don't need multivitamins right now. My blood work says I'm good. I'm just deficient of vitamin D. And actually that's gone up. There are other things that people have put out here. So let me just recommend something. Supplements are made to supplement in those areas that you're deficient in. So the only way you should be using them if you need them. So, with that being said, make sure you get your blood work done so you know. So, I already knew I was deficient in different areas, but other than that, I'm a healthy. I'm doing really really well. I'm responding well to food. I'm talking about white rice, steak. Like my body's like, let's go, let's get it. I'm like, okay, this is great. This is awesome. So again, I don't know what's going to end up happening long term, but at the same time, I'm excited about this journey, and I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that. And again, you do what you need to do, but I'm just telling you what I'm doing. What else we got? Lastly, I know we talk about food. I think that I'll kind of just leave it here. I'll throw out this week is a very busy, like, there's so much going on in my world, so you'll get a chance to kind of see it. But I'll finalize this with, it's an everyday sacrifice. It's an everyday struggle. Not struggle. I don't like using words like that, but it's an everyday fight in the pursuit for what it is that I desire and I want. When I step on that stage, I want to walk off that stage knowing that not only did I give everything that I had, but I got what I was supposed to get. And I trust and believe in every day that I put work in, every day that I grind, I'm going to get what's coming to me. But that means that I got to grind Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then run it back.